Shalom. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that taught us His word. I just want to do a lesson on the remnant, the elect, and how the Most High always dealt with a small number of men. He always preserved, a small number of men, even unto the end. You'll have His remnant, His elect, 144,000, and the 1/3 that He's going to deliver out of Babylon, Great Babylon, America, from this upcoming destruction. Because it's not going to be like ancient Egypt or the Exodus when He delivered all of Israel. He's only going to deliver 1/3, a small little remnant of men, that kept the faith along with their families. The first scripture is Ezekiel 6:1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face toward the mountains of Israel, and prophesy against them. That word mountains, that represents governments, and say, Ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord power. Thus saith the Lord power to the mountains, and to the hills, and to the rivers, and the valleys. Behold, I, even I, will bring a sword upon you, and will destroy your high places. And your altars shall be desolate, and your images shall be broken. And I will cast down your slain men before you, and I will lay the dead carcasses of the children of Israel before their idols, and will scatter their bones round about your altars. In all your dwelling places the cities shall be laid waste, and the high places shall be desolate, that your altars may be laid waste and made desolate, and your idols may be broken and cease, and your images may be cut down, and your works may be abolished. And the slain shall fall in the midst of you, and ye shall know that I am the Lord power. Yet I will leave a remnant, that ye may have some that shall escape the sword among the nations, when ye shall be scattered through the countries. So throughout history, when the Most High would send a nation against us and destroy us, for going off, worshiping other gods, worshiping idols, and the wickedness that we done as a people, Most High always preserved that remnant, that some would escape the sword, as the scriptures say. Some would escape out of it, Next scripture is Isaiah 1:9. Except the Lord of hosts had left us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah, completely destroyed, But the Most High always left a small group of men that kept the faith to keep the people going, to keep the nation of Israel going, so that we weren't cut off, completely. He's going to do that again this time as well. If you look that word remnant up, the word there is sharyad, which means it's the Hebrew word, which means survivor. Survivor, remnant, that which is left. And so according to the scripture, it's going to be 1/3 of our people that's going to be the survivors of this time of Jacob's trouble that's coming up. We just had a bunch of earthquakes going on out here on the west coast. They said it was the heaviest, the strongest. It was like a 7.1. First one was like a 6.5, and then like the next day it was a 7.1. I felt both of them, all the aftershocks as well. So it's part of prophecy coming to pass. Earthquakes in diverse places. So we're coming close to this time, and the Most High is going to preserve His men. Granted, there's going to be some martyrs. There's going to be some brothers going to have to die for this word, but they're going to be the first ones on those chariots. The next scripture is 1 Kings 19:17. And it shall come to pass that him that escapeth the sword the sword of Hazael shall Jehu slay, and him that escapeth from the sword of Jehu shall Elisha slay. Yet I have left me 7,000 in Israel, all the knees which have not bowed unto Baal, and every mouth which have not kissed him. Yeah, so there's 7,000 men, or the word set, the number seven just represents completion. So it's a complete number of men, small remnant that hasn't bowed down to the ways of this world, that hasn't, worshipped idols, that remain virgins, that didn't get caught up in philosophies of this world. And Most High is going to deliver those men. Next scripture is Revelation 1. It's like Revelation 14 and 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having the Father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven, and a voice as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, and they sung as if it were a new song before the throne, and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song, but 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. Yeah, what song is that? That's talking about, this truth, the truth of this Bible, these scriptures, man, these true breakdowns of this word. The true breakdown of our history and where we're going as a people. These scriptures, this truth. Only the 144,000 are going to sing to that new song, man. Most people aren't going to understand this word. But only elect, that small remnant that the Most High preserved, they're going to get that song. They're going to pipe and dance to that song, which is this word. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High, and to the Lamb. It says, these are they which were not defiled by women. It's not talking about actual women. It's talking about, other philosophies of this world, other doctrines of this world, getting caught up in, being a Muslim, the Catholic Church, all these different religions out there. They don't push the truth of the Bible. That's the woman that all these others got caught up in and defiled in. But the elect, they're not defiled by that. All these different doctrines and philosophies out there. For they are virgins. That's what it meant by them being virgins. They didn't get caught up in these wayward doctrines. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. Yeah, these are they that followed Yahushai in the reincarnation, and followed Yahushai now, back in the day, and up to now. Always was with Yahushai from the beginning all the way to the end. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High, and to the Lamb. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of Yahweh. Okay, so the last scripture is in the Apocrypha, 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come of few. And who's that few? That small remnant, the elect, that's going to get delivered, and that new world is going to be for them. They're going to be the governing body of the kingdom of heaven, and joint heirs with Yahushai, and ushering in, Yahushai's kingdom on the planet Earth. Only for a few. That's a blessing, man. That's a blessing. So, if this truth resonates with you, if you're able to dance to this song, you're piping and dancing to this new song, man, hold fast to it, stick with it, keep the faith, man. pray that you're part of that remnant, because those men are going to be very blessed in these upcoming days. And with that, shalom.